Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Whiskerwood, and happy bloody new year to all of you absolute legends. I have been gone for quite a while, I will admit. It's
Royal
been...
Scouts identified your assigned
Oh.
archipelago as a potential colony as part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681.
I will do so.
72 such colonies have successfully been established as a
All right.
result of those brave Claw's efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important
Oh my
ability
dear goodness,
is
that is a
fate.
lot of talking.
Without it, your colony
Damn.
cannot repay its debts.
Alright, so
Therefore,
obviously what we're gonna do...
I implore you to choose an island and construct a
Jeez.
dock. Look for ample trees and
Your
berry
Highness,
bushes nearby.
silence please. Thank you. Anyways, so... Alright, what we're gonna do is... we are going to start off by looking for a good old little spot to start, where we have as much resources as we can possibly get in a tiny little space. So as you can see over here, we have some coal, we have some stone, we have some flax, we have trees and berries. Obviously all of those things are quite essential to the survival of our little whiskers. So let's get that down there. We are now going to receive our whiskers at the dock once the ship arrives. Let's see, which whiskers do we have? Right, we have Rascal, Bramble, Yarn, Buttercup, and Rolla. Oh, nice. We're starting off with an apprentice. That is great stuff. Okay, so let's bring them
Warehouses are
on
vital
shore.
to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not
While
exceed
the
your warehouse's
Royal
capacity
Commissioner
on worthless
is
goods.
speaking.
Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom. Logs,
Let's
cotton,
place
and
our
oil.
central
These
warehouse.
goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Right, so he wants us to do it near the trade dock. I'm just going to do it over here. Alright, so this is going to be a very peaceful and chilled casual playthrough. So difficulty is obviously just set on cozy, and I just made the map a little bit larger, so we have quite a bit going on over here, which is pretty awesome. Right, now we have ourselves the Royal Commissioner that's going to keep on yabbering on again. So let's see, we've got 21 logs, we've got 21 hardtack, 1 machinery and woven cloaks, which is fine.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists.
That
Under
was a
the
bit
mission of the king,
laggy for
it
some
is
reason.
my privilege to offer this colony.
Thank you very much. Let's get started. Alright, so essentially what we want to do to get this started is resource extraction. We are going to do a woodcutter somewhere. Let's see where we can do a woodcutter that is low enough. I'd say maybe let's get started with a woodcutter over here. Not a bad spot to start it. I'm not an expert on this. I've played this a little bit just to get the hang of it, just to get a feel. So we are going to get started on that. What I do love is that you can just immediately place your little staircases, unlike...
Paying taxes to the crown is your private.
Yes, I accept. We will pay the taxes. We have 19 taxes due, and in our storage we have 200, so that's fine. We are still good on that one. They obviously want us to have a mining camp. Obviously that means we are going to start mining for... See, we have a little bit of copper over here as well. That's quite nice. It's not a lot, but it's something. Right, so let's see. We would like to have a forage hut as well. I'm thinking our forage hut can be right around about over here. These here parts should be good. Alright, obviously we want to get started on the wood. Where can we go with this? I think this is a good start. I'm going to place a little staircase right over there, just so they can get to this part over here. So that gives us about, I'd say, 12-ish trees. I can't really count it, it's just a guess. Alright, get our little whiskers in there. Got ourselves another whisker one. Okay, so we got an educated one, weak one, a gifted teacher. That sounds good. We can use one of those. Corn smell, I guess that's a good thing. Don't want to have too many of them to get it started, but I mean, having as many of them as possible for a start is good. And obviously we don't have enough approval to accept more of them. Alrighty, so let's get those going, and then naturally we need to get a little bit of a staircase over here as well. We don't want them to walk themselves to absolute oblivion, so let's get them over there. Then naturally the other requirement that is actually part of the quest is to get ourselves a mining camp. Mining camp is an interesting one, so I would like to actually, I mean, there's quite a bit of stone, quite a bit of that. I mean, let's just start off with the coal. Obviously you can just move them, that would be good. I don't really mind it too much if they spend a few nights on the ground. So that's alright. I think we can start off with this. We could go with the stone shelter, but I don't exactly want to start with the stone shelter. It's not great. The housing quality is quite bad. So we are going to do a log cabin. How many do we need? So we have 7, and these house only 7 of them. Let's see. So let's go with a tiny little spot over here, like so. Flip that around, and then we'll do another one over here. I think that should be good. So that's only 4, so we need 3 more. Let's see. Lower that down a little bit, and then we'll place one over there, and just another one over there. And then lastly, I can do one right over there, I think. Alright, so naturally we want our forage hut to get going. We have 3 construction workers. Let's just speed things up a little bit. If you don't mind, I am just going to drop the music a little bit. There we go. Should be good. Yes, good, good, good. Righto, so here we are. Okay, mining camp. That is going to allow us to finish this one over here.
Crown is your primary responsibility. Most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper pays best, but coal is more plentiful. Desperate colonies will ship out their construction logs. You would be wise to choose the path of non-desperation. Build and fully assign 2 workers to at least 1 mining camp.
Okay. Well, I mean, no problem. Because that is obviously going to be quite a priority over there. We've got this, but we also need to get them to go up. I want them to run out of any food. So let's say a good area would be obviously to head up this way. So I would say we go up here, and then we have quite a bit of berries over here. That would be wonderful. Let's see, it's in range. Yes. We do have some berries over here, but I'm not too concerned about that. I just want to get those going. I am going to... Let's see. Well, I mean, they do need the houses, so I'm not too concerned about them going ahead and building that. Campsite is idle. Yes, indeed, because we still need to tell them what to do. So over here we have some coal, which we can mine, and then there's going to be some coal over here as well. So obviously we'll get some stone as well with that. Let's have a look-see. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and festive season. I must say, it's been a while since my last upload. I think it's been like 2-3 months now. We were moving, and it was quite a stressful time. So, unfortunately, it did cause me to not have a lot of time to do this, and then I had a lot of things to sort out and new adjustments to the new place and all those type of things. So I do apologize, but I am back now, and I'm going to try my best to at least do 4 videos a week. And then I'm also planning on starting a new Crunchy Captain channel for basically more non-colony sim type of games. So it's going to be simulators, it's going to be survival games, it can be story driven, etc, etc. So I'll let you guys know when I start that as well. It's still going to be a while, but we will get there as well. Alright, so that's the end of the first day. Obviously they are quite upset and unhappy about the whole fact that they would have to sleep outside. But we do have a few little houses being built. One is done, which is wonderful. So I am quite satisfied with that. Alrighty, so we only have one machinery. Let's see, food processing. Obviously we do have a, what do you call them? I just said it. An apprentice, yes, so we are going to require an apprentice to work at the fishing dock. That is going to be quite important to get going as well. Right, so at the moment we have more dew than we have in storage. Oh, okay, now there flips. Okay, so that's good, not a problem. So what I'm going to do now is give them a few seconds to get a few things done. And wait, hold on, we have supplies. Okay, so what are we going to need? I would say let's get this one over here so we can get the logs and the planks in there and some extra clothing. We are not too concerned about the machinery right now. We only have one building that is going to be using a machinery part. So some hardtack as well. So let's go with that one. Unload the ship. That allows us to give them a little pathway up here. There we go. So now they can reach those up there. I am going to set this as the priority to forage, considering that food scarcity is a thing in this game. After a while, we are going to have some farms and we're going to do the fishing so that it's going to sort itself out eventually. And once again, we're just playing on the cozy difficulty level for now, just to get into things, just having a good chill time. Anyways, let's just see here. So high approval, you have generated a high amount of approval from your whiskers. Building a town hall will allow you to spend excess approval on powerful policies. All right, so we'll get to that eventually. Let's see. So factories, I don't think we need any factories right now, but what we do have available is a sawmill, a stone cutter, as well as a weaver. Housing, let's see, I think that is going to be all of it. Services, and naturally we want to have a cafe so that they can have a little spot to go eat. Bathing dock, that's also a good thing. It's actually quite cute when they just go chill in the water. We have a grave here, which hopefully we don't have to use anytime soon. Okay, so that's the town hall, and then management office. Decorations, I do love the decorations in this game. It is quite cute, and you can make your little colony quite pretty. So heating, right now we are in summer, so we need to figure this one out. Not just yet, maybe in the next episode we'll get to that, and then research, but that it requires planks and cut stones, so that is not a concern just yet. All right, so now we can just give them some time to quickly finish up a few things, and then I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so that is the end of day 2. Approval still not wonderful, still going up, so that's good. Still have a few of them sleeping outside. It's not great, but it's fine. They do have another 4 houses to build, which I'm quite alright with, and we do have enough in storage.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whiskers have already resorted to makeshift camps. I implore you to provide us shelter. We cannot survive as a colony living out in the elements.
I agree with you, and that is exactly why I am busy building new little houses. Alright, time to pay some taxes. Tax collector right over here, let's see what we can do. So I would say let's start off with just paying the taxes with our coal. I mean, you could go a bit extra and then I don't know, geez. Could add a few over there and then send a full shipment. I'm not exactly sure, so this is going to give me a 50% chance, I think, of a schematic thing, playing small attack. It's a whole thing. We'll see. Right, so the Claw delegation will speak to you soon. I had a little bit of a concern about the... Very nice. About the copper ore, but then I had a look-see over here. We actually have some underneath here as well, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. I am not interested in that. I'll take this over here. Thank you. Right, whiskers. Let's see. Do I need more whiskers right now? Heavy eater. Cannot afford a heavy eater right now. Perfectionist. Content and rebellious. I don't have very high expectations except for this apprentice over here. But once again, don't want him to join the family just yet. We have a diligent worker. That is good. Slow. Perfectionist. Loner. I mean, I'm okay with them being loners and perfectionists, so that's fine. Content and rebellious. I'm not going to dig into that situation just yet. Righto, so 6 houses are done.
Housing is not a luxury. Some
That is 8 blanks and a bunch of trinkets. That is lovely. Right, so what we are going to do next is hopefully get our fishing dock done, which means I can actually add the apprentice to that area over there. Then we can have some food coming in. Well, a different type of food source, so that is good. Righto, so let's have a look-see here. Definitely going to need some more housing, considering we just accepted another 2. Oh geez, I can't remember how many I accepted. That's bad. Right, so we are going to add, I think, let's say, flip this around. We'll just add 1 over here. I do need to keep in mind that I have enough space for the heating, essentially. So let's just do that. I think that will be enough. Not 100% sure. I'll have to see what we have here. All right. So let's see. We do have them working on the coal over here, which is beautiful. That is what we want. So what is coming up next? So no ships more for the rest of the day. Supply ship, a whisker ship, and then supply ship. Okay, so no taxes in the very near future, it seems. So that is good. I'm quite happy with that. And then naturally, I would say we need to add some more storage as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 1 little storage shed over here. So a small one right over there. And they are done for the day. So let's have them go grab a meal. Definitely want to get this going as well. Services, definitely want to get them a lovely little cafe. They do appreciate it, and it does make their morale a little bit more and their approval a bit more. So I'm going to say, let's go with that. Okay, not enough resources, obviously, because we don't have logs. It's a little bit tight at the moment, but I mean, let's see where I can place this. I'll say, let's put that over there. And then once we have some logs again, we can just build a little path on top of that mine. Right, approval is going up. That is good. We still have a few of them sleeping outside, but that is fine. I mean, day 3, we are working on the housing for them. Alright, so right at this moment, they are probably going to have to go through here, or they are going to go the far way around. Oh, okay, they don't have to do that yet, so that's good. That actually makes me quite happy. Right, so today we are expecting a supply ship. I would say some food would be wonderful. While we wait, I would say let's... Okay, so there's 2 over there, and it says 3. Okay, so I do need another house. Let me just quickly add that 1 little house for them. Not exactly sure where we'll place it, but I mean... Yeah, sure, why not? We can just put it on top. That's fine. Okay, that will work. Alright, supply ship. Let's see what you got. Some more hardtack, some tea, some machinery. I'm gonna go with this one again. So second option's always good. That is gonna give us some extra wood there as well. Some lugs. And then I would say maybe a farm, but I'm thinking a farm over here would be nice. It all depends on the soil fertility, so let's have a look-see here. The farm. It doesn't appear to allow me to see that, but I mean that's fine. There's enough green around these here parts, so I would say let's put that over there. Nice little farm over there. We can start it off. I think maybe we'll start off with berries, I suppose. We do have quite a lot of berries, so I don't think the berries are going to be necessary. Maybe some flax. I'll have a look-see which one we can do. Alright, I am going to have this video go on a little bit longer, considering I've been gone for so damn long, so might as well. There's some more copper ore over there. That is good. I would like to get to those. Alright, so I am going to quickly add 2 over here. So we have 1, 2. That is good. And then we have 2 more. Good stuff. So our fishing dock is going to be done in a jiffy. In a few moments it will be ready. I would say maybe in the next delivery we are going to take when we have some extra machinery. We have no apprentices available. I just need to figure out where that apprentice is. Not here. That's weird. Let me just quickly find them. Okay, so apparently I was mistaken. I did not have myself a little apprentice join in. Didn't I? No, I do. Where is he? Mining camp. I was about to say, nope, resume. That was the wrong button. Mining camp over here, so that's going to be Rascal right over there. I need you to go over there, please. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, cool. So now I can just switch him back. Alright, that is gorgeous and wonderful. So now we have a cafe, so they can actually go ahead and have a good old meal. I need to build that because that's going to take them forever. There we go. Don't want them to get stuck in there. So that is good. I am quite happy with our little, the start of our little colony. And at the moment we just need 2 more little houses. But on that note, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for being patient as well. I'm going to do my best to keep up the videos again from now on. But I appreciate you tuning in, and if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, you absolute legends. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.